Welcome to Anne and Peter's Chillout Journeys. Before you start listening to the journeys, please take just a few minutes to listen to this introduction. It will help you to get the most out of listening to the different tracks. On the CD, you will find 5 journeys, which are about nature, a personal treasure chest, and the colours in your life. All of the journeys utilise the daydream state, and this is a state of mind which you all know about. It occurs naturally, and it happens when we let our thoughts drift off somewhere else. It is something which we do every day, and we do it frequently, and we do it easily. Many people think that before relaxation can take place, it is necessary to empty their heads of all the thoughts that are present. Now, what you do need to know is that the mind is very good at producing thoughts, and it's a natural process. It was one of the things that the mind was actually designed to do. The journeys on the CD act as a diversion, so that you can have a rest from the chatter of everyday life that goes on inside your head. And here is the good news: you don't need to empty your mind in order for the relaxation process to work. So it may help you to have some idea about what you can do with the thoughts when they come into your head, just as you're drifting off into a pleasant, relaxed state. So when the thoughts do come into your head, just acknowledge them and say something like, "Hi, thanks for stopping by. I don't need you just now. We can speak later." And you can either do this in your head, or you might want to say it out loud. And now you've told the thoughts that you don't need them at the moment, then all you have to do is to send them away, and you can send them wherever you want. Some ideas that people have found useful are to put the thoughts in a bubble and send them off into the sky, to put them on a train and send them on a holiday, or you can put them on a boat and let them float off downstream. And then when you've done that, you just return to your journey. And if the thoughts pop up again, just repeat the process. And when the thoughts have somewhere else to go or something else to do, they will leave you to drift along on your imaginary journey in peace and calm. So I hope you find it helpful to know how the process works and what to do with the thoughts. And the following will help you to maximise the benefits of the CD when you are on your own. You may want to listen to one of the journeys in the evening so you can wind down, or before you go to sleep, or at a time of day when you would like to feel refreshed or calm. Choose a time when you won't be disturbed, and find a place you can make as quiet as possible. You will have to decide how to manage telephone calls and other possible interruptions before you begin. You may find it helpful to dim the lighting by drawing curtains and having on one lamp, depending on the time of day. I'm sure you'll realise it is important to be comfortable, and you may want to sit in a favourite chair, or you may want to lie on the bed or on the floor. Do make sure your body is well supported. You may want to put a pillow or a cushion under your head, and if you're lying down, you may want to support your knees and your thighs. You may want to use a blanket if you want to be warm and cosy. Sometimes, when we become relaxed, our body temperature may drop a little as the body slows down. You will know what's best for you, And you will know that if you are comfortable, then the muscles in your body will be able to relax fully so that you can experience relaxation of both body and mind. If you've been feeling very stressed, then relaxation may allow some emotion to surface, so it may help you to have some tissues nearby. If you wear glasses, it helps to remove them and put them somewhere safe before you begin. Some people like to have water at hand, and it may also help if you check the volume of the CD before you start. It is also okay to cough, sneeze, scratch, move, or clear your throat whilst the journey is in progress. And last, but by no means least, tummy rumbles may be a sign of relaxation in progress. So do let the rumbles happen if they want to. And so, we hope you enjoyed the journeys, and we hope that you find them relaxing and pleasant to listen to.
For this journey, we're going to go to a babbling brook in a meadow. It's going to take about 10 minutes. Before we start the journey, I'm going to ask you to close your eyes, allow your eyelids to become heavy, release your jaw, allow your head to sink back into the pillows. Breathing in gently, pushing out your chest and tummy, and then as you breathe out, let your back sink into the bed or chair or sofa. Really become aware of the support to your body. And if you need to, adjust your position so that you're really comfy. Take another deep breath in through the nose if you can, and just gently stretch your fingers. And then as you breathe out, let your fingers and hands be floppy by the side of your body. Again, breathing in, stretching your fingers, and then allowing them to become floppy and rest by your side. Next, bring attention to your toes, and again, as you breathe in, stretch your toes, and then as you release your breath, allow the toes and feet to soften and hang loose. Let's begin our journey. Choose any method of travel you feel comfortable and safe with. It could be a limousine, train, or even a magic carpet. Climb aboard. It won't take but a few seconds to reach the destination. We're going to arrive by a meadow. There's an entrance to this meadow via a wooden gate. Gently open the gate, step onto the pathway, closing the gate behind you, making sure the gate is closed. It's a warm spring day. There's a cool breeze. And as you step onto the path, you become aware of tall grasses close by. You can literally reach out and feel the grasses. You can hear birds overhead. And you notice as you walk along the pathway that it's been tread many times. It's worn, comfortable to walk along. You walk through the meadow, noticing wildflowers, butterflies, birds, picking up the sound of the breeze through the grasses. And as you move along, you notice a small hill just a few yards ahead, and from the side of the hill you see water emerging, running down and joining a small stream. Close to this brook is a tree partially shading the area. You decide to go nearer. It is easy to climb the slope, and as you get nearer, you hear the sound of tinkling water. You notice an area of grass that is worn, where perhaps others have sat by the babbling brook. There is also an old tree stump that you can lean against for support. So for a moment, allow yourself to sink down onto that grassy area. Rest your back against the tree stump and listen to the movement of the water. When you're ready, reach your hand into the cool water. Let it trickle over your hands. It's fresh. It's cool. While you're immersing your hands, you notice a leaf falling into the water and floating for a moment, catching drops of water that quickly run over it. Then the movement of the water steers the leaf towards the gentle slope, forming the stream. As you look further ahead, you see it joins a river and then on out into the horizon. Notice the movement of the leaf. Follow its journey. Spend a moment now thinking about positive words. If any negative words come into your mind, put them on a train, send them off, and allow positive words to come into your mind. Choose one, and then, like the leaf, send it on the stream to flow down the slope, to join the river, onto the sea, thinking about its journey till it meets distant shores, finding its way around the world, so that this word will flow even to people's taps. Remember your word, but also trust that it'll come back to you when you next turn on a tap or visit a beach or river. Now we need to think about the journey back, getting up gently from where you've been sitting, stepping onto the worn path down the gentle slope. And then as you reach the bottom of the slope, just looking back to the small babbling brook, knowing that you can come back here any time and sit in the shade of the tree and watch the water emerge and join the stream. Turning back to the pathway, walking along the path, noticing the tall grasses, the breeze, the flowers, and the butterflies. Reaching your hand out to touch the grass. After a few yards, you come to the roadside once more. Your transport is waiting. It'll take you back safely to where you began your journey, back to your chair, your sofa, or the bed. Arrive back, just remembering your word. Now take a deep breath in, through the nose, out through the mouth, allowing the jaw to relax. Feel your back against the chair or bed. And then when you're ready, begin gently stretching your hands. And then each time you breathe out, let your hands soften and relax. Move attention now to your feet, and again stretching your toes. And then as you breathe out, let them become floppy. Rest for a moment. And then when you're ready, begin to slowly open your eyes. And then taking a deep breath in, stretch your arms like a cat stretches on a warm day. Move about, and then if you need to, have a drink of water. The word that came to you, you could perhaps write down later and place it somewhere where you can see it. If you go on this journey a number of times, you can build up a selection of words that you can place in a bowl and select one each day. Now just takes a moment to rest before getting up.
This is an imagery journey about self-esteem and self-confidence, and it's to do with the treasure chest. So to start your imagery journey, I'd just like you to find a comfortable position for yourself, on the bed, or the sofa, or in a chair. And when you are comfortable, just be aware of the support that you're receiving for your body. Support for your feet, your legs, your back, and a comfortable position for your head. And just notice your arms by your side, or in whatever is a comfortable position for you. And as you're sitting comfortably, just start to think to yourself, I am calm, I am peaceful, I am relaxed, or any words that mean the same thing to you. And you may want to close your eyes if you haven't done so already. And as you close your eyes and you become more relaxed, then you may notice that your breathing slows and it becomes a little deeper. And now that you're feeling comfortably relaxed with your breathing and your body position, I invite you to think of a container. This container can be anything you like, something special for you, because this is going to be your treasure chest. So just think for a few moments on how you would like your container to be. The size, the shape, the colour, and the decoration. And now you have your treasure chest. We're going to have to think of something to put in it. So, I'd like you first of all to open the lid. And then just think to yourself of a compliment that somebody gave you, or a compliment that you gave yourself. Just notice how good it made you feel. See yourself receiving the compliment. Hear what was said, and notice how good you felt. And then put all of those feelings and pictures and sounds into the treasure chest. And now, think of your greatest achievement. Something that you were really proud of, and something that meant a lot to you. And think what it was that enabled you to achieve what you achieved. Your skills, your qualities, your perseverance, or whatever other skills and qualities you used that were important for you. See what you can see when you achieved it. Hear what was being said, and notice how good you felt. And then put all of these things into the treasure chest. And notice how good it feels now to have two things in the chest where it was empty before. And then I'd like you to think of a time when you've been happy and relaxed and at ease with those around you. And notice the feelings. Be aware of the picture that you think of. Be aware of the voices of what was being said, and notice the good feeling. And put this into your treasure chest. And last, I'd like to invite you to think of something that you've done that needed perseverance. It may have taken a long time or a short time, but it was something where you had to persevere. It may not have been pleasant at the time, but at the end of it, you could actually sit down and say, I've done a really good job of that. I'm very pleased with myself. See what you see, and hear what you hear, and notice the good feeling, and put that into your treasure chest. And now you've realised that this journey is forming a pattern. I'd like to invite you to think of something that is important to you, to see what you see, hear what you hear, and feel what you feel, and to put that in the treasure chest as well. Now, this is something that you might like to think about doing on a daily basis. That when you're driving home from work, put all the good things that you've achieved, that you feel are good, into your treasure chest day by day. Or you might like to do it at the end of the day, or before you start the day. But do know that your treasure chest can never become full, and it can never be used up. Because into your treasure chest go the qualities and the skills that make you a unique person, and that all these skills and qualities that you have may well have gone unnoticed by you for years. Just for now, put the lid on your treasure chest, knowing that there's some good experiences in it that can act as a resource for you. And I want you to find somewhere to put it in your body, where it's easily accessible, and whenever you feel a difficulty or you would like help with low mood, then you can go into your treasure chest and look in there and see what's in it for you that you can use in that situation. So would you do that now? Find somewhere to put your treasure chest where it's easily accessible. And now that you know where it is, and that you can return to it at any time whenever you want, I'd like you to come back from your journey back to the room. You may want to wriggle your fingers or your toes and shift your position slightly. And then, in your own time, open your eyes and look around you. Notice the colour of the walls, notice the furniture, and notice any details in the room. And notice how refreshed you feel after your journey into your treasure chest.